Today, guys, we are going to discuss Arne Slot. Is he the man to take Liverpool forward? Obviously, in recent weeks, it's getting more sour at Anfield, and they feel the man isn't the right man to take them forward, even though he's won a league title. So we'll be discussing that in today's video. Remember, if you do enjoy this kind of content, to hit that subscribe button, and let's get us to 200 by the end of the month. So let's get it. Where did it all start for Arne Slot? Well, it started at AZ Alkmaar. He had had one manager club before, but this was his kind of first jump into the higher. So I'll start from there. He started at AZ Alkmaar in 2019. Wasn't there long before he got moved to Feyenoord, but in his time at Alkmaar, he finished on record points. But it was sour because he already agreed to move to Feyenoord. But he spent 4 years at Feyenoord. He was influential in winning them the league title, and he was so good at doing that. They won the cup as well. They done so well domestically, and his football was a breath of fresh air. It was a breath of fresh air in the Dutch football, and something they hadn't seen for a long time. Since probably, I say a long time, but it wasn't that long. But Liverpool come calling after Klopp, and even Klopp admired Arne Slot. And they started off well, they continued on. Liverpool were surprising so many. They finished the top of the Champions League, if I'm right in saying it, or top 2, top 3. And they got knocked out the cups disappointingly, but they managed. They lost the League Cup, but they managed to get the finish line in the Premier League, and they won the league. And by far the best team. Man City fell off that season. Arsenal fell away. It was just everybody was playing well. Slovakia, you've got your Salah, who was amazing. Gravenberch came out of nowhere. People were like, wow, who's this guy? You had players like Trent. They only signed Chiesa that summer as well, so it's Klopp's team that won that league. They obviously came close under Klopp, and it just didn't seem to happen. But that brings us to where we are now. Kind of after that league title, they've fell off drastically. There's a hangover effect with league titles sometimes, and I think this could be another case of it, or it could not. So what's basically happened is they've collapsed under pressure, I think, or just the team does not look like it. They've spent so much money on Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak, so much money, and even Hugo Ekitike, but he's done very well, and the Wirtz is starting to hit that potential. Frimpong, so many signings, his signings, and you could say it's not helped, because spending that much money, you would think you would see a runaway Liverpool, but they're currently in 6th place. They've just been beaten off of Manchester City, and it just doesn't look like it's getting any better. The question is, I asked you at the start of the video, should this man be sacked? Should he be sacked? My personal opinion is, I've been at Anfield. When I was at Anfield, I spoke to folk, and the opinion is the same. They don't want Arne Slot. It's nothing against the guy, because they bring him a league title, they respect that, they like him for it. But they feel like his football is very depressing and it's so slow and struggling. And they feel like they can go and get another manager. But who could that be? I wonder who.
Here we go.
Obviously, Arne Slot's kind of football is like very structured but possession based. It's every little detail fed into the player, and that can become so much. And who could they go and get? as I said, it's probably Xavi Alonso was the big name. As soon as I went on the night, actually, he got sacked by Real Madrid a night after that, and it was clear if there was one man who could replace Arne Slot, it would be Xabi Alonso. They adore him in Liverpool, what he done for Liverpool as a player, and his management style was so what he done with Bayer Leverkusen, and his record at Real Madrid did not deserve the sack. I think that's a very big thing to acknowledge here. And as well as that, Arne Slot, I think if he continues on this bad run of losses, because it's just Liverpool went like 11 games and only won like 2. Like, that's just not a Liverpool way. Their football, when I went, obviously it was Barnsley, so it wasn't the hardest testing ever, no offence Barnsley fans, but it wasn't like they won, but it could have been a lot more convincing. He's very slow. It feels like he's not getting what he was getting last season, and there's reasons obviously that I mean behind background scenes, but
it's time to go!
Xavi Alonso, I think, would bring a breath of fresh air. You've got Zinedine Zidane, obviously, whether he comes back into football management is another question. If you wait until the summer, you've obviously got Thomas Tuchel, but Liverpool are more project managers, so even the Brighton manager might be a good fit. De Zerbi, managers like that, but I think you just have your thoughts down below. If you're a Liverpool fan, whatever, because it's a very interesting thing to be talking about, because I think Arne Slot deserves the credit he's earned, like winning the league title and getting them to a League Cup final, progressing in the Champions League. I mean, they only got beat by the best team in the world last year, but that Xavi Alonso could take them to the next level, because he's worked with Forts. He saw Hugo Ekitike, and Alexander Isak. He's a good striker, so you need to be getting goals out of him. But this is the end of the video, guys. So if you do enjoy this kind of content, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, keep smiling, and goodbye.